Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining me today. Ivylaw Office Weekly Q&A presentation. Today, I'm going to talk briefly about religious worker visas, particularly the R1 visa, okay? And if you have questions after this presentation, you can go ahead and post it on the comment section of this video, or you can reach out to us via our website, and I'll give you a phone number at the end of this presentation. Okay. So, without further ado, I'll give you some information on the religious worker visa. Okay. First of all, a little bit about the visa program known as R1. The R1 visa classification allows you to come to the United States temporarily to be employed at least part-time by a bona fide nonprofit religious organization in the United States to work solely as a minister in a religious vocation or in a religious occupation. Eligibility. You may be eligible to be classified as an R1 non-immigrant if you will be employed by a nonprofit religious organization in the United States, or a nonprofit organization which is affiliated with a religious organization in the United States. You have been a member of a religious denomination having a bona fide nonprofit religious organization in the United States for at least 2 years immediately before filing the petition. You will work in the United States at least part-time position, which is an average of 20 hours per week. You are a minister or will be working in a religious vocation or occupation. You will work for the employer who files the petition to classify you as an R1 non-immigrant. And you will not work in any other capacity except as a religious worker. Those are briefly the eligibility requirements to apply or to have an employer apply for you as a religious worker. Okay. Now, there are some things that will happen once your application is put in place. On-site inspection is one of those things. USCIS may conduct a pre-approval inspection. In that case, successfully completing the inspection will be a condition of USCIS approving your petition. The religious organization must provide the physical address where you will work where you will work, so USCIS may conduct a pre-approval site inspection, even if that address is not the same as the mailing address. In addition, USCIS may inspect your work petition after adjudicating the form to verify your work hours, compensation, and duties. USCIS may also complete a post-adjudication inspection in cases of suspected fraud or where the petitioning entity has undergone substantial changes since its last filing. Post-petition approval. After USCIS approves your petition, the Council of Posts determines whether you are eligible to receive the R1 non-immigrant visa. As with all individuals who appear at ports of entry, U.S. Customs and Border Patrol, CBP, determines whether the beneficiary may be admitted to the United States. So you may be eligible, and then you also have to be admissible. So generally, that is, you find that out at the Council of in your country after your visa is approved. The period of stay. USCIS may grant RI status for an initial period of admission for up to 30 months and subsequent extensions for up to 30 additional months. The total period of stay in the United States in an RI classification cannot exceed 5 years, which is 60 months. USCIS only count time spent physically in the United States in a valid RI status toward the maximum period of stay. So the time starts to accrue once you are physically in the United States. So that's the time you were still in your country before coming to the US. Okay? Now, extensions. If your Form I-94 lists an initial period of admission longer than 30 months, and you need to stay beyond 30 months, you may request an extension of stay before the end of that 30-month period of admission. Dual intent. Non-immigrant religious workers must maintain the intent to depart the United States when their non-immigrant stay expires. At the same time, USCIS may not deny a non-immigrant petition, application for initial admission, change of status, or extension of stay in our classification solely on the basis of a filed or an approved permanent labor certification application or immigrant visa petition. Now, for family of R1 visa holders, an RI religious worker spouse and unmarried children under the age of 21 may be eligible for R2 classification. An R2 dependent is not authorized to work based on this classification. B1 visa holders. Ministers of religious and members of religious, ministers of religious and members of religious denominations seeking temporary admission to the United States for brief periods may be eligible to be admitted as a B1 business visitor if their activities are all allowed by USCIS under the B1 non-immigrant visitor category. So these are all, the R1 is non-immigrant. You may be able to get an EB4, EB3 to come to the US to work, and you may be able to then receive an immigrant worker visa, which will allow you at some point to adjust your status to a green card. So that depends on which employment-based visa you are able to qualify for, and your employer will have to put in that application petition for you. Okay? So if R1, once your visa term is up, you have to leave the country. Right? You may be eligible or be able to find an employer to petition you under EB4 classification. Okay? So if you have any questions, please feel free to contact us at Ivylaw office. Okay? You can go to our website, ivylawoffice.com. You can reach us on Facebook. You can reach us on Instagram, or you can call us at 301-276-0887. If you have any questions, we'll be happy to assist you. Again, I am Wilberforce Agyekum, an attorney at Ivylaw office. If you need my help, please give me a call, and I'll be happy to assist you. Thanks for joining me for this brief session on religious worker visas. Talk to you.